Siemanko, witam wszystkich. Posiadłeś Takano. O, to tam miała być ta muszla długa, nie? Tylko jeszcze jedno. Najpierw tak się rozejrzę tutaj. Z grubsza. Pozbieram coś, co jest do pozbierania. Logitech, to ta była u tych Juanów, tak?
What say, friend? Akira, you've restored to us a piece of our history. The Queen thanks you, my friend. We are a step closer to...
You the Watcher? Good. If I delivered message to wrong person, Master would curse me with Archimere's annoying song that never gets out of your head. Archimere, the great master, has returned. Invites you to join him at the estate. Says you know where that is. I won't need to. He already knows. Find Master in his study. Don't be late.
Well, that was faster than I anticipated. I had hoped for more time to work with the Queen on her formal apology, but I will have to accelerate our plan. Thank you again, truly. This may be our most meaningful step towards Ukaizo. We just have to pray.
I'll be a thrice-blessed raid Serin saint if this ain't on account of your ferreting through that man's unmentionables.
Thank you again. The Harapo epic is in the right hands at last.
You must gather your part before venturing forth.
Pójdę do niego, zobaczę, co on chce. Tylko jeszcze tutaj popatrzę, co tu jest.
Hunter or prey?
Do you seek companionship on your travels across the Deadfire? Why not take a... We have many animals on offer. All well... Akira, you are sure to...
Bąbelek. O kurwa, ile on ma tych... Nebula. Ulubiony zwierzak graczy DSO. No.
Remember,
So, it will be you, then. You do not know what I talk of, Akira? Then I owe you an apology. I have collected many foes over the years. Some of them would You do not recognize the great huntress of the archipelago? As Nungata Whale Splitter, I cleared the jungles and seas alike of slippery creatures. Ha! Bounties. You wild ibex. It's been years since I tossed a harpoon. So now I stay abreast of what bounties need filling. Interested in taking up the trade, are we? I hear you've done good work for Aboko. We all start somewhere. I warn you that I deal in the heads of the exceptionally dangerous. A lady needs step. You assume right, Hunter. Let's cut your teeth on clever Bena, infamous dwarf mystic of the obscured. A scavenger, I say. Bena was seen traveling on an island due southwest of Osongo.
Południowy zachód.
Ask away, Hunter. I miss traveling across the archipelago, answering to no one. But this is it. You are a busy man, Akira. When you have a head...
No dobra. Nie ma tu nic do zajumania w skrzynkach? Co to za kurde mieścina, że tu nie ma nic. To gdzie są moje pieniążki do zarabiania? Może tak damy?
Do you look for something in particular? Magico. I fought so hard to get here, but I won't miss a splinter of this place. Hey, imp! I quit. For what it is worth, I have not enjoyed a moment of our time together.
Huh? Make Master angry. Arkamir will grow a turnip in nasty Pasina's mouth. Be safe. Many horrors out there.
A Gracima, I think. Wherever you're headed, it can't be worse. Anna.
Ready when you are.
Hey,
Ready when you are.
what do you need?
Go,
Just say the word.
Captain.
What can I do you for?
Nie mam żadnej różdżki. To nic, na razie niech to nosi.
Agrasima, how you dote on me, Captain.
Ja bym wolał, żeby ona jednak była dystansowa. Dobra.
Hey, I got it.
I already have one guest in my head. I don't need another.
Sorry, lad. Thought that chip on your shoulder... for all to see.
Do you ever have a...
Gdzie on miał być? Pracowni swojej? O, są te... konstrukty na nowo. Tutaj jest.
Fascina, here. Uninvited. I take it you've moved on from apprenticeships to other pursuits. Excellent. I trust you had no trouble finding the place? Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines. Try not to get too comfortable. I warn you to stay your hand, and treat with me better than you did poor Consolate. Glengrath, gone as well. Your dealings with the Circle are stained darkest crimson. I wonder. But let us get to the business of the hour, shall we? My estate was recently burgled, my vault breached. How very pleasing to hear an honest admission. At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings. If you imagine that imp blood is easy to remove from carpet, I invite you to clean up. I am less pleased about the Harappo epic resting in the hands of those who lost it once before. Did I ask a question? The Circle of Archmagi wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith. The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile day. The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps. Indeed. It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't. We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Normally, the Circle's involvement constitutes the worst possible outcome. Or have you already forgotten the Blackwash Falls incident?
Kalakoth replaced the water. What more do you desire? An apology? The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Nekitaka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research. That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded. No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents. You have an eye for valuables. She vanished from academic research, and therefore her livelihood. All signs point to her lab being abandoned. Fair warning, a vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory. I have every reason to believe they travel armed. Did I inquire after your personal history? My interest begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires research which we disregarded. Come back alive, or not at all, and a household staff to...
Shame on. Wanted that animate? You try? My mind would have cut Theos' plot to bloody... What wage of silver you can keep up?
How generous of you.
Consider it done.
Hold a moment. You may visit the palace and its shrine, but be warned. The Queen meets with trading company Vipers. Take care. You will find her in her throne room through the door behind me. Whether the Queen will hear you above the baying of her guests is another matter.
While I am flattered by the esteemed Hazanui's confidence, I must wonder how my people are meant to have destroyed an entire cult.
You tell us. It's no coincidence that your outpost at Port Moje survived the recent storm.
You speak as if I could command the tides, while you are casting your blame in a wide net. Why not?
I say our guest forgets himself.
Brother, stand down. You are the one who mistakes my throne room for a sparring arena. I say this is beneath us. An interesting visitor in difficult times. You cannot be here to deliver a favorable omen. Allow me to apologize as I toss you before the wolves. This one is a watcher blessed by Tangaloa. I suspect that many of our questions about Hasongo will soon be answered.
One of our busiest ports. Much of the food we send to Rawatai passes through Hasongo. I take it from your question that you are not here to enlighten us about Hasongo.
Fuck, I know this one. His parlor tricks frightened 10 years of every sailor.
We assembled to discuss the darkening of Hasongo, one of Rawatai's colonies. Watcher, it seems you have the floor.
What sailor's tale is this?
There's no sane explanation for what's been happening. You keep waiting for one, it'll be too late.
Does tilling the soils of the Eastern Reach drive all men mad? You sound as crazy as the Dawnstar Dreamers.
Have you not heard the rumors, Karu? An Adra Colossus marching across the sea. Sailor
How came a watcher from half the world away to be involved in these happenings? Enlighten the court. The Lady of Doors must have great confidence in you. Tracking down a god who stands as tall as a mountain, my priests will trip over their feet to interpret his divine plan. Watcher, can you cut through the din and tell for what he comes to the dead? How resourceful of you. The Isles are studded with enough luminous Adra to bankroll an economy. I believe our course is clear. We will send the Watcher to Hasong. Set sail to the west of Nekataka. I would tell you to keep a weather eye out for a lighthouse. Something to add, Hazanui? You have an eager look about you. She believes herself entitled to my ear, I say.
Only that Hasongo is a Rawatayan outpost. It would be useful for the Watcher to take one.
Ma'am.
Maya's an expert sailor and a better sharpshooter. The best the Brass Citadel has to offer. Whatever comes your way, she'll see it first.
If it gets me and Ashiza out of diplomat duty, we'd set sail with a drunk scolder at the helm.
Ak, perfito. Do you mean to stop Eothas by shooting him? Seri Pelagina will go with the Watcher.
Your Excellency, Palagina Messerai has been banished? She has been seen in Queen's berth.
You should feel no obligation to take on additional crew. The choice is yours.
Say the word and I'll shoot the tip off a green boy's nose.
You're making a mistake, Watcher. In times like these, trustworthy allies are the most valuable asset of all.
Calm down, Nero. I'm sure you'll get one of your spies in place eventually. In the meantime, Watcher, I hope you'll meet me in the Brass Citadel.
A Pelagina tutaj też powinna być, nie wiem dlaczego jej nie ma.
Aren't we popular? Take care at Hasongo. The Deadfire was... Your allies will use you toward any end.
I say it is beyond time our guests lick their wounds somewhere else. Let's speak. Watcher, while we have the chance.
Co to za... Siema, Grzesiek, witam.
Speak, not a problem, Captain.
Ale to w takim razie... Ja bym chciał jeszcze Pelaginę. No to gdzie jest teraz Pelagina? Ona była wtedy w porcie, ale nie chciała ze mną iść. Ponoć można ją tutaj w zamku zwerbować, ale ja jej tu nie widzę. Misje ze sztyletami? A co to jest za misja? Broń dla bractwa. Znaczy ja dla bractwa robiłem te questy, ale kurwa ze sztyletami nie pamiętam. Co skradli bandytom jakimś? Kurde, Grzechu, nie pamiętam, bo ja tych questów tam tyle porobiłem. Ja dla bractwa zrobiłem cały ten wątek. Nie wiem, to jest jakiś główny quest, czy jakiś poboczny? Nie pamiętam. Tam było coś z jakąś skradzioną bronią, tylko że ja to jakoś tak zawsze rozwiązywałem, że chyba tym wieśniakom też broń zostawiałem, a później tam w bractwie mówiłem, że im dałem do obrony, czy coś takiego, nie? Jakoś tak to robiłem. O ile to jest to? Także ja to wiesz, jakoś tak właśnie chyba im zostawiałem tą broń. Tak, a w bractwie mówiłem tamtej, że po prostu im dałem, bo oni do obrony jej potrzebowali, nie?
I'm listening. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're asking yourself, how did I let the Royal Deadfire Company plant an informant in my crew? My superiors might expect me to report in from time to time, but don't read too much. I'm in this for a lot of information, a little diplomacy, and plenty of target practice. Better that you hear it from me than someone else.
Kurwa, gdzie jest ta Pelagina? No to jak Pelaginę przyłączyć do siebie? Muszę to sprawdzić. Pelagina będzie tylko w zamku, co zależy od zaimportowanego zapisu gry. Jeśli została wygnana, można ją znaleźć w kwaterze głównej Valiant i tam ją zwerbować. Kwatera główna Valiant? Gdzie jest kwatera główna Valiant?
The company isn't in the business of reassigning officers outside of the mission unless... And you are a damn good reason. Take the compliment. This whole campaign is a risk-benefit analysis. The Navy knows you're a gamble, and they're factoring in all potential. Rawatai is here to do some good work, since the Huana can't seem to do it themselves. Maybe just try and stay out of our way. Then I look forward to seeing how long it takes before you find yourself in someone's back pocket. Oh, guess you ought to meet the bird. Ishi is smarter than he looks, but don't expect him to do any tricks. Ishi, come.
That's a good-looking bird. Hey, birdie. Hey, birdie.
Careful. I've seen him peck out eyes for less. Did your friend suffer a head wound? Before we get into deeper waters, You've got a ship and a title. Being captain means more than just wearing a big hat. A lot of tough calls to be made. A crew can be like family. But let's say your galley cook was fixing to organize the rest of the crew into a mutiny. How would you handle it? Sort it out as equals. Interesting. Of course, the only right answer is the one that works in a given time and place. I just wanted stranger things have happened at sea. Believe me. But enough about me. Glad to be aboard, Captain. I've got some answers. Well, my parents came from the Deadfire. I'm getting a taste of my roots. After they immigrated to Rawatai, their talents caught the Ranganui's eye. So they were honored guests. Not many Huana rose, even as we broke the same bread and tossed back the same wine, the Ranganui's friends always checked under the table to see if I had a tail. Kana thought it was hilarious. It was an education in patience. Growing up in the Ranganui's shadow wasn't all bad. We had tutors and advisors at our disposal. I spent my days learning to shoot, while my more academic sibling, I won a shooting competition at the Ranganui's estate. This was a few years before. As a reward, he gave me the freedom of the royal eyrie and said Stink Feathers here kicked a rather pretty hawk off my arm so he could have me all to himself. Sure am. And I heard that you two spent some time together. I heard tell that Kana sailed off in search of whatever he didn't find. They say he lit a fire under the Ranganui to speed up the taming of the death. You clearly had some sway on his opinions, more than I ever did. Wish you had told Kana to give up on the poetry. You kept him alive in any case, while he wandered the lands in search of stories. I do with bullets what Kana did with words. Just in case you were wondering, the comparison ends there. Uh-oh. That's his I'm hungry and you're wasting.
No dobra. Tylko jak z tą Pelaginą sprawę załatwić?
Yeah?
Muszę przejść do tej siedziby Valiant, muszę skoczyć.
Something you need? Ah, don't push me, Amica.
Zaraz wracam. Muszę tej Pelaginy poszukać.
Something you need? Something you need?
Naleśnik. Chociaż nie, niech będzie tak jak było.
Something you need?
Gdzie ta Pelagina jest?
If I must.
Already on it.
Your coming is a favorable omen already. You happen by a time when our rivals bicker and tear at each other's throats, bringing Gati's chosen on your trek up the mountain. It does not take a priest to see how the gods send us an outsider. Save your manners for my sister. Kohopa fashioned me for the arena. I will not paddle around the island. My sister wants to know if you are as useful. You did not come this far to serve the crown, I say. But sailing is an expensive hobby. Loyal service, Ikera. To patch a hull or stitch a sail is costly when supplies come from this city has honest work for those in need, I say, and insists that everyone I am Onikaza's shield. For a time, let it suffice that we speak with the same authority. My sister keeps a tight grip on Nekataka, but the filth of you have some knowledge of Nekataka already. They say you have under our noses, I say. Do foreigners smuggle contraband and pay the Raparu for their silence? How do they avoid the inspectors? Who is responsible? This cannot have gone unseen by all. Undercroft, a darker, more fetid layer of Nekataka, I say. Onikaza and I are the mind and heart of the city, but the bowels, these, what say? Did Ngati's chosen learn anything from the voyage below?
My prince, I have always known those who pray for Ngati's favor, but only now do—
Ikira, I say that a feather of Amira's wisdom drifted down to find you. At least Delva's Row is a stable target. The crown I learned in the arena, never to underestimate an advantage. For now, it is enough that I know where they bring in goods. What say? You hit upon my curiosity. Speak on. You are quick to come to their defense, but the Raparu must recall their place in society. If the black market will expend its resources toward the Raparu, then I say Delva's Row is safe for now. Be sure that I do not regret this. To Kehu, I say that no one wanted to hear your suspicions confirmed.
Akara, me least of all, my prince.
When it comes to the dignity of the guild, the crown can compromise nothing. Onikaza will see their leadership disciplined, I say. Ikira, I cannot. Onikaza and I both expect more from the guild, I say. She will not be pleased. Ikira, but at least you return to me in one piece. You are not the first agent I sent to the gullet, but you are the first to return. I say I would feel safe anywhere with Rauatai's sharpest weapon in my arsenal.
If you're trying to flatter me, stop taking notes from my brother the poet.
I cannot say that I desire to send you to worse places than the gullet, but does the name Ukaizo mean anything to you? Ikira, then the city's bowel hides more than I credit. Ukaizo was the home of the Huana before cataclysm and destruction wiped the island from the Deadfire. That is the story. Story or no, I make no secret that we search for Ukaizo. I do not share this lightly, I say.
Please, speak on. If it looks like I'm taking notes, it's because I am.
Should I leave this in the hands of someone I trust instead?
Me misbehave?
Our tribes are spread across many isles, but it is Ukaizo which binds us. Ukaizo. And to that end, a local cartographer secured a lead, a breadcrumb to I sent an expedition to Matario Kozi, one of the Sanctuary Isles. They were to retrieve evidence of our lost homeland. They were sites where our ancestors grouped in terms of crisis. You have the cartographer a temple to thank. He wanders the Western Shrine if you would know more. The Sanctuary Isles give comfort and guidance to sailors on the long journey. I am hoping the island can remember its purpose and return us to the home we lost. A question for those with years to gather reeds and scribe their thoughts. It might be that someone or something on the island is in better times than these. I would have been happy to oblige. The trading companies would not have thought to look for Matario Kozi. But now they are I do not doubt that our rivals race for the same thing, all while we fall. Akira, then you are ready to depart? Naturally, I say, my sister remembers her friends. I remember Kehu. I trust you are going. I want the tribes to know that Ngati's chosen stood among those who threw open the gates of Okaizo.
I make no promises of dirtying my hands in some fetid jungle, but I do not protest a calm voyage.
Before you go.
That did seem like too nice a way to end it.
The expedition. I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka. We found this at the palace doorstep, cut from the robe of the expedition leader. One mystery heaped on another, I say. If you learn in your travels, I hope you will tell me. The crown has grown too accustomed to warnings, I say. Kira, that is something, I say. Take care if you alight on Matario Kozi. My fear is that the island is sanctuary. Prepare yourself for a hard voyage northeast of Nekataka. Matario Kozi is nestled in the Kua of Roku.
Don't mind me as I take down those coordinates.
Certain death it is, then.
Hey, Cap, he reminded me to drop anchor at the next brothel we pass. Some things I aim to be given a try before you go getting us all good and killed.
Not a problem.
A tepu, drawer of maps. I have nothing to sell unless you are needing something else. What I discovered remains to be seen. The Sanctuary Isles were thought to be lost beneath the waves. If I stumbled upon one, I can think our ancestors marked off specific islands across Deadfire as rallying points in case a great misfortune. Some thousands of years ago, volcanoes, storms, and quakes shook the archipelago. The Huana survived by taking shelter on the Sanctuary Isles to save our Since those days, we have not found any of the old Sanctuary Isles. I am told that the Wahaki are protective toward the Isles, but that is their business. I was surveying the waters around an atoll when a storm dragged my ship off course. The shore twisted around itself, confusing even this old navigator until I found myself. I did not make it far up the beach before I spotted signs of habitation. Marking my coordinates and orienting myself by the evening sky, I may understand. The Deadfire was broken. The lives lost. Imagine how much history we lost in a single year, much less the millennia that followed. Whatever our people hoped for themselves, death. I did not mean to frighten you. These islands have known great. Should you land on a Sanctuary Isle, do not expect. If we must. I will not deny curiosity. Go. If we must. There is not a Huana in all of the Deadfire who does not take to the open. Oh, if I could walk the beaches of our ancestors, the same thing we all hope for. Answers to the long silence that, but if I am being selfish.
What do you need of me? Well? I suppose it is. Are you familiar with the shield bearers of Saint Elka? We are word of our order travels far then. Good. I am the son of a disgraced noble family. My father and brothers were executed for treason when I was a boy. Rightfully so, I must add. All we had to our names was a trunk full of heirlooms. One of them was this suit of armor, which belonged to my eldest brother. That's the long and short of it, really. I suppose it is. Are you word of our... I am the son. All we had to... That's the long and short of it, really. Well, you would need to become a shield bearer yourself to really learn it all. But I suppose I can teach you a thing or two as we stand here. The privilege will run you 3,000 copper, however. My thanks.
Something you need? Don't push me, Amica.
Barati pays coin to feed the great eel.
You songwriters need a guild if you hope to learn discipline.
Not so. We speak in the tongue of Ngati.
He smells one touched by the great eel, does Barati. You are a man who sits across a fire with death, Akira.
Kto tam lata? Auschwitz Commando mówisz?
And hurling foes into their next life. Rewarding those who appease the great eel. This is Barati's cause. May the beat
Jest tych kurde gości tutaj ze zleceniami, tak zapamiętać co jest dla kogo i w którym miejscu.
Akira, Tangaloa knew it would be so.
Dicila.
Sails her ask.
Dobra. Ale to później pamiętaj, że temu tu trzeba przynieść, kurwa. Trochę niepotrzebnie, tak to jest.
My fingers be fat and furry, easy breezy, wet and sleazy.
What did you find, Ishi?
Ask someone else.
Hello there. Come to have a word? I don't bite, Yes? Gladly, my friend, gladly. And how kind of you to... I am the youngest son of a noble house. Now, don't make that face. Truly, I consider it a boon rather than a punishment. All the comfort and none of... What else brings faraway travelers to the archipelago? Adventure. I've nursed... As I was loafing about my father's estate, I thought, well, Gervard, isn't it time you... So here I am. And though I dare say I'm little use in a fist fight, I can do a fair bit of magic and draw... Ah, but it's worth it for the stories I'll one day have to... But truly, if I could only inspire others as I myself have been in... Anyway, enough of my prattling. Surely you've other things... Gladly, my friend, gladly. And how... I am the youngest son of a noble house. Now, don't make that face. Poor, desperate fool. Truly, I consider it a boon rather than a punishment. What else brings faraway travelers to the archipelago? And as I was loafing about my father's estate, I thought, well, so here I am. And though I dare say I'm little use in a fist fight, I can do a fair bit of magic and... But truly, if I could only inspire others as I myself have been in... Anyway, enough of my prattling. Surely you've other things to do. Oh, it would be my absolute pleasure. For a price, of course. Very well. You return! Yes? Gladly, my friend. I consider it... What else? So here I am. But truly... Anyway, enough of... Gladly... What else? So here I... but... Anyway, enough of my... Farewell!
Already on it.
You make a habit of turning up uninvited. Kahopa, Tangaloa. Welcome, our guest.
Watch out. When these things lick, well, I hope for your sake you're not ticklish.
You travel with a brave crew, Watcher. Nothing to fear, I say. If a queen cannot wrangle two cats, what right has she to the Deadfire? Your purpose and your temperament seem well paired. Welcome to... Now, what is it you're after? Sail west from Nekataka's harbor. I would tell you to watch for a lighthouse, but Hasongo's Adra has gone dark. Take care. There. You have it from a queen. They tell me Hasongo is still cloaked in shadow. Does the gullet lack? The seasons play havoc on our crops, I say. If I wanted an emotional opinion, I would go to Pariki. Speak to my brother Aruihi. He handles local concerns while I lose sleep over... Now, with that out of the way, is there nothing... Fine beasts, are they not? Gifts. I named them Kahopa and Tangaloa. Aruihi thinks I should feed my enemies to them alive and screaming. Akira, I have given it... Ah, Akira. But listen how the Watcher flatters me. I cannot plant a seed in untilled soil. Akira, I want for there to be trust. The trading companies send spies to every corner of the mountain. I say there are places they cannot go. But you did not climb all the way up the mountain to pay compliments, I say. We are the stewards of the Deadfire. Our ancestors made this pact with the goddess Nagati long before Ukaizo. How long does coral grow? It is said the tribes assembled when Kohopa took his first mouthful of Amira's, the one which taught us to shape water. It is said that Nagati bound her 4 guardians to protect the islands, the Adra, for so long as our promise is kept. The goddess gives us. Did I do your mother justice, Takehu?
Akera. Somewhere in the abyss, she blinks her enormous eye.
Awfully cozy how the tribes get to use the endorsement of a goddess in a land dispute.
If that is all you see, then Nagati's lesson is, may I live to see Rawatai's Speak on. A friend of the Nekataka is older than our memory. We found the great city in ruins, and the Kahanga, the Huana, of course. The mark of our ancestors. Walls and districts are not how we would build a city today. And our future, I say, if we can but reach to grasp it. The Valians were very forthright. When cannon shot echoed across the seas, the crown opened negotiations. My brother thinks I am too lenient with our visitors. I say, I will first, a question of my... The city is not how the tribes would live. Walls stand between neighbors. There are angles of the city I cannot see from my garden. What place has Nekataka in the great pattern of the Deadfire? My ancestors were inclined to agree. Akira, my thanks for your perspective. I say you give me much to consider. Because we are the shrub in the shadow of an old growth. Even the gods may protest, but this city blooms. Aruihi would have me force them back to their ships. I say it is better to... Watcher, I hope you...
Ładnie te mapy wyglądają, bardzo ładnie. Takie nasycone te kolory. Muszę Pelaginy poszukać. No, może być jeszcze w tej kompanii handlowej. Gdzie ona poszła?
Thank you again. The Harappo...
Czy ona by mogła być? Tutaj ponoć. Ale ja jej tam nie widziałem, kurwa, no.
Please, I must ask a favor. What say? Do you have business with the Valian Trading Company? My people of the Dwape. We signed a contract with the company. We were not understanding the terms at the time.
Too many big words for you, friend? Next time, hire an advocate.
I wish to, let's say, renegotiate. But the clerks turned me away. My father, the Ranga, took payment from the company. In exchange, they dig for Audra. He did not understand the Valian way. When he dies, the Outlanders will...
A cruel practice, I say. And they call us savages.
Ngati's chosen speaks the wisdom of his mother. Father has fallen ill, and the clerk, Luca, stands by the agreement as surely as if it was stamped in his skin. Akira. When the Valian clerk learned I was from the Duape, he became very anxious. I made my appeals to Luca, but my words were as stones dropped down the deepest well. While I am barred from the company office, I can do nothing for my people. Akira, my thanks. I will remain here by day until justice is done.
Dobra. A dlaczego to jest zamknięte?
If you've come on business with the Valian Trading Company, it will have to wait until morning. We're closed. There's no need for you to be here after hours. Move along. If it has anything to do with paperwork or wax seals, which covers most of what's in the building, I'm confident it...
Dobra, no to... Która jest godzina? Co, oni kurwa śpią? O, Pelagina tutaj jest. Czyli dobrze napisali, że tu powinno być jak gdzieś w zamku. Dobra, idziemy.
Ado, Watcher. The Company Chesi sent for me. It seems the Republics have need of me again, thanks to you. Do you have need of me? Good.
Speak your mind. Is there anything the Watcher does not see? We have both seen the worst of the city. How the Reparo cluster like sea rats. Delver's Row will take care of them for a time. But I say the Crown will not suffer the Principe for how did the stone walls and paved lanes of Nekataka divide us so? You have walked the length of Nekataka's spine. How would you serve the needs of all these people at once? Akira, a practical solution, and one open to change. I was hard-pressed to find insight like yours in Pariki's Overlook. You have questions? Akira.
Gdzie to? A nie, jest na maksa. To mi się wydawało, że się zmieniło. Dobra, na razie to tyle. Troszkę może inaczej. Może tak.
Tell me. At once.
Ile ten cały luka? A tu jest.
Welcome back to the office, Sari.
Ado, Luca.
If you or your friend have business with the company, I am disposed to listen. A lawful claim, I might add. No matter what the native says to the contrary. He showed up with a forged contract, as if I wouldn't know the difference between our paper. Tawenu is lucky. I only seized the forgery. The Gallet is too good for his kind. Sientere, it's no surprise the little cheat is an accomplished liar. I keep his cheap forgery locked in my chest. It's good for the occasional laugh. Your villager friend would do well not to stand between the company and our pride. The company is allowed to solve problems as we see fit. And right now, besides, lying is second nature to the Ranga heir and his ignorant cliente. The crown has been known to grimace at our client tribal privileges. We do not allow local trouble to stymie us so that Rawatai can steal an advantage. This is the homeland they signed away for money, Ak. I can almost guarantee the company will put it to more dignified use. Did those words really just escape your lips in broad daylight? It would cause me more trouble than a few paltry coins across my desk are worth. Postenago, the company has every reason to congratulate itself. Now move along. I have larger matters to resolve than the...
Akira, you return. What say? Strange smell follows you, I say. I hope you're not unwell. Fake. What say? I showed Luca a new contract, yes? Fairer, more agreeable terms. Luca called me a criminal and summoned his guards. A man in the gullet offered to assist me. He carried papers, ink, and wax. He helped to write a new contract in the Valian way and to fix the correct seals. Luca, I say he did not like this. He took my contract and forced me into the streets. I do not know this word. I would fix, but negotiating with outsiders has not gone my way. Akira, he holds fast to his responsibilities and bends for no man or...
Then he is a good clerk. He would not be much use to the company if he did not look after their interests.
Then I must be a good son and look after the interests of the Tuape. His breath smells of drink, I say. A foreigner's weakness. A guard did whisper that Luca frequents the public house. Akira, it may be that cooperation lies at the bottom of Luca's glass. What can I do for you? I will be going no...
Don't worry. The vision's past.
Permission to speak freely?
Jest Alkus.
Less work, more drink, please. Mel, you again? Shove off. These are my quiet hours. You threatening me, Bazzo?
Hey, don't be embarrassed. A lot of folks would have just vomited.
I cannot make the contract disappear. I am more disposable than their damn paper. If the tribals cannot understand the basic terms of an agreement, that is their burden to bear. Right by whose definition? The Republics lose no sleep over what we do here. Right by my countrymen isn't right by the locals. Way of the world. More profitable than an island full to bursting with luminous Adra. I'm telling you, not friend to not friend. There's just no room for compromise. Gellarde, that is true enough. Perfecto. The matter is closed.
So what happens if you dry out too much?
If it is Ngati's desire that I stay moist, she will hasten the rain.
Gdzie on poszedł?
Nice day out, isn't it?
Akira, you return. What say, friend? Akira, I cannot believe. A light after our long sorrow.
Really, it makes the work of conquering you people look easy.
Their words are poison, I say, as are yours. My village is modest, but I came prepared. I set aside a few gems for trading. They are yours by right. You are a friend of the Dwape. We do not forget. I will tell my people that Ngati's chosen brought hope to the Huana.
Feel free to keep me out of it, I say.
Dobra, zapoluję. Na kogo? Nagroda za głową Bane'a. Dicila. Łana. Dicila, Bane. Jest Dicila.
Lapta-san.
Ulu. See that beauty of it? How do you like that?
A Bane to chuj wie, gdzie jest. Niekoniecznie na statku musi być. Tylko teraz pytanie, kto mi to zlecenie dał na niego? Ten chyba w zamku. Chyba ta babka. Kurwa, nie wiem. Czy ona była w sumie koło zamku? Gość był w zamku. No to tak koło siebie.
I am ready. Of course.
Need a hand? Yeah?
Tak, tutaj ta babka jedna była ze zleceniami i ten w zamku był. Nie pamiętam, kto to zlecenie dał. Decino. Barati, nakaz. Aha, Barati to ten w zamku. Tylko gdzie on był? Tu czy na dole? Tutaj jest.
The belly of the great eel roars with hunger. With joy, not hunger, does the great eel lash its mighty tail. The Chila, the jaws of Tangaloa gnash about a Rowatine captain named Ohiro. His cannon fire echoes in the ears of slumbering God. Akira, you chose wisely.
Ohiro.
Some of these fights we've been in, you've bailed me out more than once.
You'd do the same for any of us.
Don't tell, but I try harder for the ones I like better.
You're mine!
Just like Oopsie. Oh,
Dead!
You're something special. Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Jak się nazywa ten, co miałem zlecenie na niego? Coś na O. Deceive. Deceive i Bane. Deceive Reknica. Deceive Reknica. Nie. No, 20, panie kolega. Coś tam myślał.
Forth to battle.
Then
Say your
Seek.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
Nie ma co wchodzić na wodę. Będzie tylko spowalniać. No ale ten zanim tu się kurwa przytoczy.
Right between the eyes.
better run.
Moe,
Take this.
on us. I can scarcely.
That order's too tall.
Lava will be on sick. Wet and raw.
O, jak się puścił, skurwysynek.
Here's something.
Moe, son of a
Milani,
cur!
per me republices.
Not a problem, can't I? Me.
No jeszcze tam człapie jakiś.
Right between the eyes.
Already on it.
You were saying? I should come clean about something, Captain. Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. Fact of the matter is, I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right? The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands. I hope that isn't a problem. Appreciate it, Captain. You'd be doing Atsura and the company if this one's bound for Harama, an acquaintance, good sailor. And these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Maje. You meet some strange types in the Navy. I've got some answers.
I'm on it. Ready when you are.
Katakumby? Katakumby.
There, up ahead.
Death to our enemies!
Just like it seems.
the stuff.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Bravo! Beyond rock!
Head. Oh, good.
How's this one go again?
Me too.
How do you like that?
Exceeds honor.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Good attack, Cap.
Ulu
Lavaru beyond seek.
Say your prayers.
No, thank you. Me too.
Take this!
Oh, good. Moye exceeds honor.
What did you find, Ishi?
That's it!
What can I do you for?
Captain? Your orders? I'm listening.
Curiouser and curious.
To będzie Wyspa Zapomnianych Katakumb. O. Wyspa Zapomnianych Katakumb. I fajnie, tu się to pojawia. To mi się podoba w tej grze. Dużo z takich wysp. Dobra, nie chcę mi się na razie tego gościa. Jeszcze tu może kawałek popłynę. Zaraz wracam.
When I was a little boy, so my mother told me, way haul away, we'll haul away and go. That if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would all grow moldy. Way haul away, we'll haul away and go. Tommy, way haul away, the good ship now is rolling. Way haul away, we'll haul away and go. Old Gaspin held the Yenwood's crown before the revolution. Way haul away.
No to dobrze. Dobrze, panie kolego. Atomówki pierdolnęły, to co ty się spodziewałeś, kurwa? Pielgrzymek? Do Częstochowy? Po drodze? Ja to mi znowu kurde spierdoliła ta mapa. To cały czas prawie to samo. Kurwa, dlaczego to tak ta mapa ucieka? Dobra, starczy na razie tego pływania. No to w sumie tutaj mógłbym teraz najebać tym, bo już dam radę. Na tej wyspie widzę.
Keep on your toes.
Death to our... Quick, toss me something else. Ulu Sen.
The death wish.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
Beyond sick.
Strange.
Spells.
There's a treat.
Corre, big on!
Better run! Lava, beyond seek. Ask someone else.
Another attack, Cap.
Speak freely. Hola, I'm listening. Just say the word.
No tak nie do końca chciałem w ten sposób, no ale chuj.
Consider it done.
I don't be supposing we kid easy breezy wet. Sleazy.
Captain, give me the order.
Higashi Bistakugi.
Out my wheel.
Gdzie oni to są?
As one.
Death to our enemies! Let's try again.
Please, let me loose! Don't leave me here!
Already on.
Please help me. I do not know how it is you came by this place. Those animals ate him. My friend. I could only watch. Riku, who takes his life and spares mine. Kikira, you have my thanks. They took someone else. Badima. May Nagati guide you to calm.
Can't hide from me.
Too difficult, I say.
There's a treat. You're mine! This weapon's no good to me.
think that's on me.
I'm listening. You see that, Ishi?
What can I do?
I'm listening.
Beyond sick.
I'm listening.
Nie ma tutaj czegoś? Żeby od tej strony otworzyć? Nic tu nie wyłapują. Czyli tutaj to będzie coś innego. Tutaj coś się zjebało na mechanizmie. A może by jeszcze gdzieś popłynął? No trzeba. Co źle? Oho. Jest ekipa dobra. Radulf? Hero. Deceiva. Bane. Hero, Deceiva, Bane. Do obserwatorium to tam będę miał questa. Nie, to kurwa. Obserwatorium to później. To był quest od tego arcymaga. Później tu przyjdę. Odsłoniłbym tą mapę, żeby widzieć więcej tych statków, bo potrzebuję tych gości na zlecenie. Żeby ich dorwać. podbitą wyspę Pikra. O, już mnie sam chce atakować. To dawać go.
Death to our enemies! I don't think so.
Mamoru beyond sick. Just
Lava beyond seek.
Don't think so.
Beyond seek.
Wiesz co, wpadło mi osiągnięcie za zwerbowanie wszystkich pobocznych postaci? Nie, za wszystkich pomocników i za wszystkich głównych postaci, to chyba tak. Wszystko na to wskazuje.
Sorry, friends. Can't.
Better
Siema, Feniks, witam. A z tobą co się znowu dzieje? Nie zaglądasz, kurwa, w chuju masz wszystkich. Jak to jest? Ociągasz się, panie kolego. Nie wpadniesz, nie przywitasz się. Masz nas w dupie. No raczej. Nieładnie, kurwa, nieładnie. Znowu mi się, kurwa, zmienił ten. Znowu mi się poprzestawiali tutaj. Kurwa, no. Dlaczegoś się mi przestawiliście, skurwysynki? A dlategoż? Drzewo wisielców. O, fajnie, do mojej kapłanki akurat. Dlaczego oni mi się tu znowu, kurwa, poprzestawiali? Teraz tak, jak ja ich tu miałem ustawionych... Tutaj damy tak. Tutaj damy tak. Strzelec. Tutaj tak.
Leave it to me.
By Gotti. A single spark would blast the city to Mogren's anus.
I'm listening.
Do that for you, big brute. We only needed the one barrel. One.
Maybe if you'd told me that before, we'd have a mind to go and loot.
You're the ass with the giant cannon. You should know how explosives work.
Friends, we have more than enough gunpowder to solve this problem.
Won't work.
Oh, now you know what to do with the black powder, sure.
Leave him be and grab a shovel, Achaia.
Take the shovel yourself. I'll keep the watch. Wasn't built for manual labor.
Don't you dare doze off like last time.
I'm listening.
Keep on your toes.
Take him down, but watch out for the barrels.
Just like
Better try something else.
Stop!
Already on it.
Still got it. You were saying, Captain?
Head. You're mine!
Can't do for it.
Ashiza, strike!
That's it!
Second try, I
How do you like that?
say. Can't do for it.
Death to our...
just what usually happen. I swear.
Ashiza, strike! Ha!
Lava room beyond seek.
As one.
Captain, can do. You see that, Ishi? Lavaru beyond seek! I'm listening. Speak freely. Speak freely.
Consider it done.
You were saying?
No zastanawiałem się, czy atakować, ale sami atakują, no to chuj.
For the homeland!
How's this one go again?
Torres, Bigor!
There's
Oh, good.
As one. Like frog in a figurehead. Futile.
Lava room beyond seek. Lava room beyond seek.
You see, she's a strike!
Moje, exceed honor. God darn it!
No coś też załodze za dużo dał. Jeśli oni mają morale na 100, to nie ma co. Bierzemy na siebie. No to coś kurwa strasznie dużo im tego dał.
This does not work.
Flankowanie.
This I cannot do.
Oh, that's the stuff.
It does nothing.
You're mine.
Me too.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Moje,
As one.
honor.
Nie wiem, co tu się wsadza. No, grymuar dla maka, wiadomo, ale ozdoba. Grymura, ozdoba. Jaka ozdoba? Nie wiem.
Sad, but
Better
no.
run!
Just like gypsies. I don't think so. Smart, stone it. Sick.
A nie zauważyłem, że ją mam. No spora jest, to prawda. A to jest fajne, tu jak się wpłynie w to, to się gra kończy. Popłynęli w chuj. Trochę jak Titanic. I koniec gry.
In spite of all your efforts, you are unable to overcome the terrible power of Andra's mortar. Your ship is overwhelmed, and you with. As you sink into the depths, the din of the storm recedes above you. Soon, it is little more than a muffled rumble. You are alone in the dark, awaiting death. The light reaches you. It is attached to a large anglerfish, its scales glittering in the darkness. The woman's singing ceases as the voice speaks to your mind. Be still now. Forget your pain. Forget your struggle. The anglerfish's light begins to dim. Forget. The rest is darkness.
Dobra. Można grę bardzo szybko skończyć, praktycznie jak tylko masz dostęp do statku. Koniec gry. O, takie coś powinno być w każdej grze, takie przyspieszenie napisu. Nie? To jest taki mak pojebany. Może teraz bym mu najebał. Było tutaj? Nie. Nie, to nie było tutaj. To tutaj było.
Another fool with
You're mine!
Just
There's
It's me too, man.
better run!
They can't afford another
Kurwa, bo nie
loss.
wszyscy to wyruszaleć.
A different position.
Death to all fighting!
I'm good and stuck.
Sabes! Adair!
Now's not the time for him.
Shit, Nikki.
Better run!
There.
Sounds about as useful as a bum on pickle.
I swear.
Lava beyond sick. Lava.
This is futile! Death to our enemies!
Are you even trying?
Beyond sick.
Yeah!
Na razie to szkoda się z nim tu pierdolić. To w Neketece trzeba być, kurwa, żeby to zmienić. To inaczej zrobimy, a na razie to dam sobie z tym spokój. Wracam do Neketeki i tak będę już kończył. Więc tak nie na dzisiaj. Jest spora ta mapa, naprawdę spora. Tutaj będziemy jutro działać. No to level skoczyłem jeszcze.
I am ready.
No i zajebiście. Ja uciekam. Dobranoc i do jutra. Trzymajcie się, papa.